Hello Sagittarius, how are you doing? I hope you are doing really well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a reading for February, but you know, it's a timeless reading. So whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very, very welcome here, Sag. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And hopefully the reading will resonate with you and you'll enjoy it and all that good stuff. And you know, if it does, then you do and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that a lot as well. I feel like whoever the feminine is in this connection is very, very strong. Not necessarily like dominant, but very strong within themselves, like Empress type energy. Yeah, there's a lot of healing. I feel like both people in this connection, both of you might have a little Sagittarius in your chart, but I feel like both of you have moved on from toxic relationships where you were kind of controlled. Yeah, look. Yep. You have the World and the Ten of Pentacles, so and you have the Star and this Five of Swords in reverse. So I'm not going to go too far down the rabbit hole there. There's definitely, like, one of you might even have been involved in a marriage, or been in a marriage is how normal people would say that. Like, one of you might actually have been married with the Ten of Pentacles here, or in a very long-term commitment. With the Star here and the Five of Swords in reverse. The Five of Swords often indicates someone who's kind of controlling, like manipulative, at its worst, you know, they're kind of narcissistic. It could simply represent that you know, it was just a situation where nobody was winning. You know, it was just like, I'm just going because nobody's going to win here. However, I have to say with the Star, like the Star usually represents healing. So I feel like you've both healed from relationships where you were kind of controlled, like you were kind of manipulated by people that didn't really have your best interests at heart. And I want to say, even if you weren't married or like in a long-term commitment, I feel like it was a long-term situation. Like I feel like you've both dealt with these other people for a significant amount of time. And you have the Hermit and the Knight of Wands here. So one of you could have been in a marriage or a long-term commitment, and the other one could have been dealing with like a player, like an in and out type energy. One of you might be a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart, which I feel like someone here has been through a bit of a dark night of the soul with the Hermit energy there that they're now coming out of, which means that it's time for this connection to manifest. Tell me about this. Okay, Six of Wands. Definitely an ending. Ten of Swords. Someone may have had an ending with a fire sign, or someone who was like very fiery. There was a lot of sadness. I feel like someone had to walk away. Someone here was very stuck. You have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Someone had their heart broken, and it was keeping them stuck. Okay, but they're out of that now. And you have the Lovers. So this could be a soulmate connection that you guys have got going on here, which would be, you know, like, I'm going to cover that up. Because, I don't know, because YouTube. You know, there's a lot of passion here in this new connection. I feel like it might be a little bit of a soulmate connection here though. Like usually that card shows up you know, you might have already met this person, so you might have met them, you guys triggered each other, and you had to go away and end your own relationships, or end, like, heal from these connections, and now it's time to come back together. Very, very passionate connection though, like a lot of chemistry here. And someone has ended something. It's going to happen very fast now, okay? You have the Knight of Swords here, fast moving energy, and you have the World clarified by the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is what I feel has happened. I feel like one of you has walked away from a marriage, and I feel like the other one has been recovering from a betrayal, like being stabbed in the back by someone who was possibly like a player energy. And I feel that now you've both dealt with that, it's like time to come back together. And I do feel with the Knight of Swords, things are going to start moving fast. Now, make sure as much as you can that you keep your vibration high, and don't let yourself get sucked into this like, is it going to happen? Oh my God, like the past, you know, and like start overthinking it. Just know that this is going to happen, and then just get on with your life. You know what I mean? Just carry on living your life and it'll come in. But yeah, the Six of Wands, I feel whoever was involved in the long-term commitment, it may have taken them a while to get out of it, because the Six of Wands is delayed news, but they're free, okay? And it seems to have happened around about the same time as the other person has finished healing from this past connection they were in. Tell me about this. Yeah, because this Queen of Swords keeps wanting to come up. It could be, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra, or an Aquarius. It could be an air sign that had their heart broken, that was dealing with the difficult connection. Because I feel like whoever had their heart broken, like they really had their backup. You know, I feel like it wouldn't have worked before, because they just wouldn't have been able to properly let you in. Like with this Ten of Wands here, they were carrying such a heavy burden from what had happened to them before. You wouldn't have been able to get in anyway. You know, or your person, if that's you, your person wouldn't have been able to get in anyway. But it's time now, okay? Yeah. Oh my God. Fasten your seatbelts. I was clarifying the Knight of Swords, and it's been clarified with the Tower. I just did Scorpio, and they also had these cards, so you may well be dealing with a Scorpio, or maybe you got that in your chart. Now that the timing is right, this will move fast. Do not overthink it. Do not watch too many tarot readings, okay? Just accept that this is going to happen. Know it. Know that this is going to happen, and then walk away. Okay? Walk away from the tarot readings. Carry on living your life, okay? Because that's what's going to keep you in a high vibration. See, it's when you start questioning it and overthinking it, and you're like, oh, well, that reading said this, but oh my God, what if that's not true? Like, I'm going to watch, you know, a different one. You know what I mean? And you get sucked into that loop. Just don't overthink this. Look, here they come. Ace of Pentacles. Here comes that offer that you've been waiting for. Oh my God. This could be from a water sign. Oh my God, this is going to happen really fast. I just got really nervous. You have 3 aces here. This is definitely your new person coming in. You have everything with this person. They've worked really, really hard on this offer, like whoever this person is. King of Cups, really, really sweet, really supportive energy. Definitely been a separation, but I feel like that needed to happen so that you guys would be ready, you know. And I know nobody likes divine timing. Any signs for this person? I do feel, yeah, look, you have Sagittarius here. I feel like both of you may have Sag in your chart somewhere, so some of the characteristics that I'm about to pull might be for you, and some might be for them. You're just gonna have to like muddle through. You have Cancer. What else about this person coming towards Sagittarius? Scorpio. Yeah, I thought maybe there was a connection. And you have Virgo. So they could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Virgo. Gemini also wants to come out. Yeah. Let's get some characteristics. Who is this person coming towards Sagittarius? Selfless. That's nice. That's a nice feature. Who is this person coming towards Sagittarius? I want to take that one because it's the one that I see. Long-term planner. I want to take patient as well because they keep drawing my attention to it. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo or someone with Virgo in their chart somewhere, or they might have like heavy Virgo qualities, because I feel like someone here is like very slow moving, like very methodical, very patient, long-term planning. Whoever's the Virgo could have the water in their sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could also be Libra. I know that's a lot of signs, but yeah. There might be like a Virgo energy that has a lot of water in their chart. And then there might be a Gemini. The water sign that's coming in is like angelic. Whoever has the water in their chart is angelic. I also think they're quite tough though. I think they've been through a lot. Who's this person coming towards Sagittarius? Who's this person coming towards Sagittarius? Yeah, Gemini's facing upright, so they could definitely be a Gemini. Aries, this person could be an Aries. Very nurturing energy. Total sweetheart. You two have been through a lot of shit, but honestly, you're perfect for each other. You're a sweetheart, they're a sweetheart. It's honestly, it feels like you've had to kind of claw your way. Yeah, Gemini wants to come out. Someone here could definitely be a Gemini. I feel like whoever has the Gemini in their chart is not the water sign, okay? I feel like there might be a Gemini that has Aries in their chart. But I feel like you've both kind of been through hell and back, and it's almost like you've clawed your way to get to each other. Someone here is a Capricorn, or they have that in their chart. What else about this person coming towards Sagittarius? Is that Scorpio? Someone has heavy... You might want to watch the Scorpio reading. I mean, I'm not trying to pimp the ride or anything, you know, just saying. You have good cook, so someone here is a good cook. Probably the Virgo energy. You have Pisces as well. Authentic. Loyal. Curly hair. Who's this person coming towards Sagittarius? Brown eyes. I'm just going to get a couple more. Gorgeous. Green eyes. Muscles. And one more. Generous. I feel like this is the Virgo energy, or nobody might have Virgo in their chart, but there's someone here who comes across more like a Virgo. Like there's a calmer energy with them, I think. They're not as spontaneous. You know, they're more, like I said, like more methodical, like let's plan this out, let's take our time. And no offense to the Gemini, because I'm a Gemini myself, but I feel like this water Virgo energy is like really angelic, like really sweet. I feel like the Gemini Aries person is also really sweet, but there's just something very sweet about this Virgo water sign energy. And I feel they're very generous, like that's what I was wanting to say. Can we have some messages from this Virgo energy? Let's do it that way. The Knight of Wands. I will take you to places you've never been before. I also take the Knight of Wands to be someone that's kind of plucking up the courage. You know, it's someone that's getting ready to make a bold move. I feel like that's what this person is doing, because like I said, they're very careful, they're very cautious, so they're building up the courage to do this, like come forward with an offer. And they've been very planned out about this offer. You have the Three of Cups. Being with you is like a party. It's always fun. You're gonna get taken out on a date. This person's planning a date. The Nine of Pentacles. I love how strong and independent you are. What else would this Virgo energy like to say to Sagittarius? What would this Virgo energy like to say? The Nine of Cups. You satisfy me emotionally, mentally, and physically. You have the Two of Swords. Can we call a truce and come to an agreement? I don't think you've been fighting. Why is that Two of Swords there? The Death card. This is someone, I think it took them a really long time to make a decision. Because I do feel this is the yeah, because you have Temperance. I do feel this is the person who may have been in the relationship when you met. That was karmic. It was karmic. But with the Two of Swords, they may... they're kind of passive, okay? I feel like one of you is really like a masculine energy, like regardless of gender, you know? It could be this Gemini Aries energy, because like fire and air is both masculine energy, regardless of the gender. Whereas like earth and water is feminine energy, so it's more receptive, right? So the masculine energy may have had a tendency to be more like, I'm going to go out and get this thing and bring it to me. Whereas this water earth energy may, you know, have had a tendency to be more passive. So that they may have had to get past that. Basically, that might have been your guys' lessons. You know, like whoever the Aries Gemini is, like had to learn to be more passive basically and receptive and let this person come to them, and the earth water had to learn to be more like gung-ho, like more masculine, like if I want this, if I want the other person, I gotta go out and I gotta take action here. Because I feel like, you know, the Two of Swords is often an energy of someone just sticking their fingers in their ears and being like, la 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 la, you can't make me, I'm not deciding, I'm not doing it, la la la. But I feel like that's what they broke free from. And with the Temperance card, like they're, you know, they're hoping that you're not going to be angry, and that you're going to be patient with them. And I think there's a little message there saying like, thank you for being patient with me, because I also do think, excuse me, that person is an overthinker. And you have the Wheel of Fortune here. See, it's destined. Like this is some kind of fated connection here where you guys were supposed to both learn something, which is always a pain in the arse. Right, let's get some messages from the Gemini Aries. What would the Gemini Aries like to say? You are my wish come true, the Star. They love you. Also with the Star, this person is finished healing. They're ready for you now, okay? The Sun. Oh my god, you have the Star and the Sun. You illuminate me. I'm the happiest I've ever been. If you're the Virgo watery energy, you're gonna have to decide who you are in this scenario. This other person literally thinks the sun shines out of your butt. You make them so happy. You're literally this person's wish come true. What else, please? The King of Cups. Yeah. See, whoever has this watery energy, they love that. They love that watery energy that this person has, like this soft, kind of sweet energy. Because whoever is this King of Cups, like they're very, maybe a little repressed, you know? The King of Cups can be a little repressed. But like really sweet, really loving, really kind, really supportive. They love that energy about you or about the person. This could, okay, I feel like you have a bit of a, you're both quite opposite. You have the King of Swords here. I restrain my feelings for you, but please know I do care. See, yeah, that's coming from the water sign. So I think they really like that about you, that, or whoever is the water sign, they really like that because you bring it out in them. I think you've helped this other person tap into their emotions. You know what I mean? So even though you're very different, they love it. They love it. And you have the King of the Knight of Pentacles. I want our relationship to last. Let's put in the work. And one more from this Gemini Aries energy. The Hermit. It's just me and you. Nothing else matters. All they want is you. Yes, just you. You are all this person wants. I do think this is going to happen very fast. Make sure you're staying in that high vibration, okay? Because honestly, if you can maintain that, it's going to come in really fast because the timing is correct now, okay? And, you know, the best thing that you can do is just let go, you know? Just know that this is going to happen. Don't get distracted by, like, you know, comments below that are like, I'll believe it when I see it. Don't listen to that, okay? You just know that this is real and it's coming towards you, and then you just go off and carry on living your life, okay? Keep the vibration high, don't overthink it, and just let it come in, because it's coming, baby, and you deserve it. You've earned this. Both of you have earned this. So I hope that was a useful reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate that very much. And as always, I wish you many, many blessings, love and light. Take care.